All right, we are live. Hello, everybody.
Are live. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday.
I know, happy Monday. I'm having the biggest storm ever. And because I have this apartment with all those windows on the porch, I feel like I'm in a boat.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it really is amazing.
Wow.
I'm having the storm full front the whole day.
That's kind of cool. Does
It
it
is.
feel like,
I know, it's absolutely marvelous.
wow,
It
that's amazing.
really is. Do you hear the wind? No, it's
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
No,
Okay.
but I believe it. I believe that it's wind and rain and water and all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even inside my apartment.
It's even storming inside.
Today, the question is how? How do I do that? How do I say it? How do I proceed? How, right?
God.
This is the
Yes.
question that is so prevalent for all of us, right? Like, how do I surrender? How do I give it up? How do I give up anything?
Yep.
It's tell me how and I will do it, right?
Yeah.
But honestly,
yeah, just give me the directions and I'll do it.
yeah, the only answer to how is just do it, which is enough to send anybody crazy, right? So I thought we would talk about it to see if we can get some freedom around it.
Great.
Right. So so the first step is to recognize the moment you ask how, you will never ever get an answer. It's not possible, right? Like we cannot answer that question because we don't understand anything. We don't know anything. We don't know how we beat our heart. We don't know how we walk. Well, you know, you ask even a neuro person how you walk, they say, oh, well, I know, I can explain it to you. Your brain sends impulses through your neurons to your muscle that moves your legs. Yeah, but how do you do that?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You keep asking how.
Yeah.
And you reach to the place you say, well, I don't know.
Yes. That inevitably you'll get down to the point of, I don't know.
Yep. I don't know. Right. So how to deal with that? Yes. How do you deal with, well, here is the how. How do you deal with that?
I'll ask you how again after this. Yeah.
So let's see, what could I say that will give people a little bit of freedom? So let's imagine that somebody has, because last week we spoke about desires, right? So let's imagine that you have this desire to do something, right? Feed all the children in the world. I don't know, create a new machine, be a politician, whatever it is, right? Transform something. You have a desire. And you are aware enough that this desire comes straight from your soul, right? It's an impulse. You can't resist it. In fact, if you resist it and try to squash it down, you'll be miserable.
Absolutely.
Right? So this desire gives you joy, inspires you. You will be ready to give your life to it. It will be no effort. Right? So that's how you know it's a really authentic, profound desire.
Yeah.
And then we say, okay, well, tell me how. Can somebody tell me how I do it? I'll do it. I give up my life.
Yep.
I shave my head. I'll give up my home. I'll whatever, but just tell me how.
Yep.
I was like that when I was 32 years old. I so wanted to make a difference in the world. And I was praying, tell me what I need to do, and I will do it. And then when I was 34, I finally got the answer.
Wow.
There is none. There is none, right? So, but that was a little bit different because it was to know what I wanted to do. I didn't get in touch with my desire. The desire, you need to listen to yourself, right? And after that, you cannot look at the top of the mountain. You know, imagine you're going to climb Mount Everest and you're at the bottom. If you look at the top, it will be overwhelming, right?
Right. Yeah. Like if you want to just go from the bottom to the top and you say how without thinking of all the
How will I make it up there, right? You
yeah.
can't, right?
Yeah.
So it is literally one step at a time.
Wow.
So if you look at Gandhi, I don't think Gandhi knew how to send the British home.
Right. There wasn't like a strategic plan from like point A to Z of, you know. Yeah.
No. So it's just one step after the other, accepting to not know how.
Wow.
And it's a question of listening for what wants to happen and what is coherent, consistent with your desire. And never compromising, you know, not taking a left turn or right turn. If you do, you can always rectify, right? But you need to stay aligned with your desire. And that is called integrity.
Wow.
Right? Staying true to your desire and with the intention. But knowing how, you will never know.
Boy, that's so powerful. I'm just like really getting the magnitude of what
Not
it
know-
means. Yeah, not knowing. And what it and I keep hearing your other phrase, which is dancing and co-creating with the universe. Like there's just this constant step and co-creation.
Yeah. And so there is some signs that you are, you know, aligned with this desire, right? There is no effort. There is work and action,
Right.
but no harshness, no effort.
Right. You're not pushing.
Yeah. No force.
No force. Yeah.
No force.
Wow.
You're not reacting, you're responding to whatever comes in front of you.
That's a big one.
And here is a paradox, is that profoundly there is an experience of knowingness. Not knowingness of how to do it, but knowingness that you're going in the right direction, or you somehow there is, the Greek call it kairos, Kayros. It's like, it means that it's the right moment, the right time, the right people, the right circumstances. There is a moment where everything clicks together and there is a perfection of every single element of life.
Wow.
That makes something possible. Some people call it the tipping point, right? Where everything converges in this point where it becomes a reality in your life. And the only thing you can do that will stop that from happening is giving up.
Wow.
Which is very tempting.
Yep.
Very often.
Yeah, it surely is. Even sometimes I occasionally give up for just a moment and then I get myself back on.
Well, but again, that's the sign, right? You have to listen to what you feel. If you feel miserable, because if you give up, you will feel miserable.
Totally.
You feel miserable, ordinary.
Yeah.
Your life will feel small.
Yeah.
So you need to bring awareness. You know, you have given up somewhere. Right? So all that to say that you can never answer how to do it.
Yeah, but I really loved what you said about the mountain. Like when you come to that edge, all you can do is just take that first step. That's all there. That's literally all there is. That's it. There's just that step.
Yeah. And then the next one.
And then the next one.
And then the next one, right? So many people are very, very keen on the law of attraction, and the law of vibration is that you attract things at the same level as you, right? So, if you have a very high vibration of love, you will attract love or whatever. But that's great. That's very true, right? But one thing that you cannot ignore in the material world is nothing happens without action. So there is always action needed constantly.
Yep.
And the other thing is, there is nothing that you cannot repair. There is nothing unforgivable. There is nothing that means that you have failed. Is it Churchill that said success is going from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm?
Oh, I don't remember who said that, but I love that quote. Do you want me to look?
I think it is Churchill.
I think you're right. Okay, let's see. Here it is. Yeah. Yeah, Churchill.
Yeah. Right. So this is my little talk about how. How, why, same thing you can't answer. How and why are questions that actually children ask a lot, right? And drives the parents crazy because they can't answer it.
Yeah, that's right.
You should learn. There is no answer. So one step at a time, and you need to just go inside, get aligned with your desire, and one step at a time. And the step is the action.
Let me share one quick thing before we go off, because I've just been loving this little quote. I sent it to you, but for some reason it really hit me. I just saw this weekend. It says, I always love when people say baby steps to imply they're being tentative, when actually baby steps are a great, unbalanced, wholehearted, enthusiastic lurch into the unknown. And I just love that because, we do say that a lot. Oh, just baby steps, but it's such like it's
a miracle. It's a miracle. A baby step is a miracle, right?
Totally.
Because you see a baby taking their first steps, you can see the explosion of joy around.
Yes. And the baby doesn't really know if they're going to land on that next foot or not. They're just going for it,
Well, most of them, I think, fall flat on their face.
Yeah, totally. And I just love it. And they keep trying anyway. They keep stepping anyway. They keep, and I just love that. I think it's really beautiful. It's full engagement in life, right?
Yeah. All right. Great, Abby. I don't think I have anything else to say about that.
Well, thank you.
How and why you shall never answer.
I love it. Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Everybody, we're going to send our newsletter, so just look out for it if you haven't put us in your contact. It comes from Access to Awareness, Abby?
Yes, the newsletter comes from the email support@sophiemclain.com. So that's the email that you want for the newsletter. If you're inside of our Academy system, you will get other emails that come from Access to Awareness.
Okay. But
and
if
everyone
list, it's support@sophiemclain.com.
Yep, support@sophiemclain.com. That's right. And the last thing, everyone, which we'll send emails, but don't forget that we have the free call this coming Thursday. So we'd love to have
the coaching and mentoring call, right? So if you come with question, that's great. If you don't have question, we'll just choose a topic and spend an hour practicing awareness and having a conversation. We can pick a topic and have a great conversation.
That's right. Yeah, just like
maybe a current topic, right? Maybe people are concerned about what's happening in the world or the climate or whatever it is, but we have this hour to spend together, so that will be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds so great. Yeah, we always have a great time on those free calls. So
yeah, we'll put a reminder in the group. Yes.
Yep. Yep, we will.
Okay. All right, everybody. Have a great week. We'll speak to you next Monday.
Hi, everyone. Have a wonderful week.